Curiously Court here, and I am back with this video just to tell y'all, like, it took me, I promise you, I done went through mukbangs, I done been through a whole lot. I can't think of nothing else right now, but I promise you, I probably made this video like at least 8 times, and hopefully I get this one right, and most likely this is gonna be the last one because I'm done, like big done. Anyway, so I'm doing a video on how my Meps experience went / tips, a few tips like of going through Meps. I know because many people really will exaggerate on how bad going to Meps is. I think the worst part is literally having to wait, and you're literally there all day, so you're literally waiting majority of the time. But then it's a good time to practice your patience, you know. So I went to Dallas Meps, and we ended up getting dropped off at a hotel. We left the hotel like 5 o'clock or like 5:30 that morning to get to Dallas Meps. And after getting there, we got lined up in order. I just remember the shippers went first, and then after that, they lined everybody else up. I was there going for the full medical exam, so I was like the second group of people that got called. After lining up and getting in the building, we finally checked in, and the first thing I had done was blood pressure. When you first getting checked in through the medical area, they will ask you again about the stuff that you filled out with your recruiter on your packet, and make sure whatever's on the packet stays the same. Don't switch up, because all you're gonna do is prolong your process. Okay, so literally after blood pressure, I went through eye checkup, and I know many people talk about the depth perception test. I definitely felt that, but that's okay. That is okay. After the vision, I did the ear test, which I did perfectly on. Your girl got perfect hearing. You heard me. I hear every little thing. Like, yeah, I hear you in the back or right there. I heard you. Anyway, after the ears, we did our physical. It is another thing that people talk about, the duck walk. All of that stuff is really not that hard, but it's annoying. Oh my gosh, this stuff is annoying. Like, they will literally continue to do the exercise until you get it right, I think. Like, they will, if you keep messing up, they're gonna make you sit there and do it. Like, I'm not coordinated for the stuff you got me doing right now. My body don't work this way, but it better. They was making us do stuff like this, flick of the wrists. Like, I'll do another video on the exercises they made us do. But oh yeah, they look in your ears. They look in your ears, they look in your mouth. I don't remember if they looked in my nose. I don't think they looked in my nose. Oh, they did check your eye with the light. Oh yeah, they do a breast exam, and then they do look at the vaginal area, but they don't look like all the way inside. They look, close your leg. Like, it literally was like 2 seconds and done. After that, so it's really not that bad as everybody make it seem. So you do have to be comfortable with somebody watching you pee, urinate, all those good things. It's not that bad. Just know it's only I wouldn't say a one-time thing, but it's right now it'd be one and done, and we can go. Like, just get it done. One girl during my process took laxatives. Please don't do that, because of that, she'd end up having to come back, I think, a couple weeks later and redo her whole process, redo her whole process. So that's that. Because you can only urinate during that time. You cannot do number 2 in that bathroom that they use. So after, you do have to get your blood drawn. If you're afraid of needles, I can tell you now that I'm afraid of needles, and it honestly was not that bad. When we first started, I forgot to mention that the nurses will have attitudes. The majority of them have attitudes, but just listen and do what you need to do to get it over with, because you don't want to have just because they have attitude and you get one back to delay your process all because of that, you know. I ended up having to get my ears washed out when they looked at them because they said they couldn't see. But then when she washed it out, she said nothing came out, so she don't understand. But either way, that's that. Another thing that's not really mentioned is that the undergarments. I know a lot of people have male recruiters, or the people that I keep running into have male recruiters, and they didn't mention that you wear a sports bra and briefs. The underwear that you usually wear when your cycle's on. Usually, I think that everybody does that, or maybe that's just me. Now that I think about it. But anyway, they're briefs. Like, you can go find them at Walmart. I know a lot of females had to go to the offices and go see if they had some briefs they can have. Like, they usually keep them there, but not I'm not gonna say everybody does, but I know the one in Dallas did. And matter of fact, I needed a pair because my underwear had lace on it. You don't want to wear any underwear with lace on it. So I had like a size 10, and y'all, I wear a size like 6 in underwear, maybe 5, 6. And I had a size 10, and they were white. So all of us was like, that's the funny part. Like, the people that I met there were amazing, and I'm so upset that I'm pretty sure I will never run into them again. That's the sad part. It's really sad. But I was walking around in a diaper to do my physical, and I was just there like posing for them. Let's get it. The ladies that I met during my medical processing it was crazy. I don't think I was supposed to have as much fun as I did at Meps, but they made the process not as long as it should have been. Yeah, I think the main thing is probably just listening and being aware of what's going on. Usually when people are talking on the speaker, honestly, just ignore that. I hope you guys please eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Because you're going to be hungry. You're going to be back there for a long time. Eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Okay? I know after you get done with everything and you get pushed through, if you already picked a job but you're a recruiter, then you just go to the guidance counselor. But if you have to pick a job when you get there, which I didn't get to because, number one, the system went down, and number two, I passed my ASVAB, but it was something about my line scores. I think my line scores were really low. It's crazy. So I had to wait like 2 more weeks, come back, retake the ASVAB, and then pick my job. So I had to come back, do the whole 4:30, getting up early and all that, just to come pick to take my ASVAB again. Then the next day after that, I ended up staying over at the hotel again, coming back, I think, and then coming to pick my job. Crazy. So imagine having to sit there all day, literally. Did I come back? Is that how it worked? I don't remember. I think it was something like that, but either way, I ended up sitting there all day just waiting to go back to the hotel the next morning to go again, go talk to a counselor. I think I'm gonna call him a counselor right now since I can't think of nothing. But the counselor, and then he told me about my job, and then I finally waited hours and hours and hours to swear in. But I leave August 20th, which is coming up in 21 days, I believe. Or 20 days, I believe. So we're gonna see how this goes. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions, if you like this video, if you want some more before I leave, let me know if anybody ever watched it, But anyway, I am out.